But there are some wives that are coming, by the way. Your wife? Yeah. Okay, good. Your wife's able to come, good.
Better to sign up.
It's true. I'm sure whatever they order, you know. It's not, unless it's like, the problem is if 2,000 people have your husband, then it's like,
So what was the answer?
the answer was Chushim Ben Dan. Yeah. That was the answer. Chesed, you join us? Maybe, we'll see. You signed up? Yeah? Oh, good. Good. Huh? Yeah. So Chizik all of us, you know. Shua's coming, I saw Shua signed up.
And the Rebbitzin.
The Rebbitzin.
This is great before I fast.
Yeah.
It is.
Shkretish Moldavid was my me about the food before the fast as a Chizik.
Tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
if I get up before davening, I can eat up until a half hour or up until.
So what time? What time is
So, whatever, first of all, whatever Alais is, there are different times
Right.
for
Which one?
Alais.
Which one?
You could be lenient. It's a Dirabanan. There's you go to the later one if you want.
It's at 9 a.m.
Yeah. But once you do it within a half hour, you can't eat like over a kebeah of like bread-like foods and
Even though I
stuff like
washed
that.
earlier.
If you start earlier, is fine.
Yeah, I started half hour before.
That's
I
fine.
Let's
Yes.
say I wash.
Then you could go up to
Up to
Shkia, up to Alais, yes. Up to Alais. But if you're within the half hour, I remember one time I woke up with my wife years ago, and we had like a laughing attack, and we couldn't even get the food in our mouth, and it was too late.
What time did we do it? 5:58 or 6:06?
That's a discrepancy? No. Maybe that.
It's short.
5:15 to 6? No.
No. The fast started either 5:58 or 6:06.
Oh, I think it's 5:15. You could be more lenient if you want.
Yeah, but if you want, is that like
There's different sheets. There's different sheets in Aloises. You know,
There's 2 cups there.
some people are very into the degrees, and it also has to do with how you cheshbon. Again, the Rabbanon, and there's room to read it. Yeah.
what time is the Rabbi on Sunday?
Like, you have to
The Rebbe's going also?
She wants to. I'm trying to hard to find. If we all look for babysitters, the problem.
Can we get like a group rate? Have like all like the girls in the neighborhood come and watch all the kids.
In the shul or something like a playroom.
That's not
bad idea.
because we're not gonna come at 11 o'clock at night.
Not a bad idea.
So-
Oh, Mazel Tov to Danny Toiv on the birth of a baby boy. This is the cover Simcha. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. I think I said Mazel to. All right. The Bishop should be Vita Bismane. Okay, we're on Chafei on the base. We're chazering. We are up to the Amr of Abba Bar Zavda Amarav. About 10 lines up on Chafei on the base. Chasan v'asher shvina v'chol b'nei achopa. Chasan and all his chevra, his friends, good friends that came to the wedding. V'chol b'nei achopa. Now, really, everyone who's part of the chuppah. Chuppah over here means the home where the Chasan Kala stayed during the Shiva Simei HaMishta. That whoever comes as part of that party, Petur min Sukkah kol Shiva. They're patur from Sukkah all 7 days. My time. What's the reason? Mishuv debol michte, because you have to have a good time. You have to have a good time. So why can't you have a good time in the sukkah? The Gemara is going to get to that. So the Gemara says, "V'lechlu b'sukkah, v'lechlu b'sukkah." Al-chab, just eat in the sukkah and have a good time. Have a party in the sukkah. What's the big deal? Eat in the sukkah and have a good time in the sukkah. Ein simcha ela b'chuppah. It has to be the chuppah matzah, that place where they really making the Sheva brachas and all the feasts. It doesn't work unless it's in the chuppah. That's where the real simcha is. The Gemara asks, "V'lechlu b'sukkah, v'lechtu b'chuppah." Okay, so at least eat in the sukkah, and then have a good time in the chuppah. No, ain't simcha el b'malkum suda. You can only have a good time. Real simcha is only in the place where you eat. Okay, so v'lev the chuppah b'sukkah. Just take the whole chuppah room and make it like a chuppah in the sukkah, and it's there before you have it. You have the chuppah, you'll eat, you'll rejoice.
But there's a sky anyways.
What?
There's a sky anyways.
The sky, anyways, I hear. No, they don't. It's still the canopy though. Just up, the canopy's above. The sky's above.
Oh, you're saying right.
Yeah. Abaya Omar, Abaya says, Mishum Yichud. The problem is Yichud. They used to make the sukkahs on the roof, and the chassan might have to go to the bathroom, and she'll be left alone, a guest will come, and there'll be a Yichud problem. The Rava, Omar Rava says, the reason why you can't make a chuppah in the sukkah, Mishum Tsar Chassan. The chassan wants to have a good time with his wife in a more private manner. Doesn't want, usually it's exposed on one side, it's only 3 walls, it's just not geschmack for him. If it ever takes away his simcha, he's in tsar. My benai, what's the difference between Abai and Rava? There's a difference. The shchicha inshi the nafki v'aylasam. There are people that are coming and going. There's a lot of traffic. It happens to be by this sukkah. So Laman Damar, according to the Abaya that said Mishum Yichud Leka, there's no problem with Yichud because there's a lot of traffic. Laman Damar, according to the one who says, which was Rava Mishum Tsar Chasam, Ika, you'd still have a problem because it's not a private area, so it bothers them. Reb Zera said, I'm not achli b'sukkah, I ate in the sukkah, v'chadi b'chuppah, and I rejoiced in the chuppah. I did both. The kosher came to chadi l'bay, and all the more so was my heart happy. I was so happy. The ka'avidna tarti, because I did both. I mean, I did this. I want to accomplish both. I ate in the sukkah, I had a good time in the chuppah. You can't really have a good time unless you eat it where you're having where you're having a good time. But Zera either else, he's a chashav guy, and for him, he'd rather do the mitzvah, so therefore that's what he did. It's a shaila if he's arguing, or if it just means for more of a chashav person is what you should do. But that's where we got up
had a
to
bar
last
last
time.
week that tell the guy your mother just died. Sorry, don't be sad. You can't tell the guy to be happy. Chaval saying this is where we do it. So
No, because the simchas nisuin and being mesameach with your wife is a chiyuv. Being the tsar by the oval, that's a rishus. This is a chiyuv. This guy's got to be super happy. So he can't be super happy in the sukkah. He has sar chassan. He can't. It's not private. So therefore, he's potter. This is what we're up to right now. The second last line by the Tana Rabban. Okay, the Rabbanan taught. This is a brisa. Says the brisa. Now, just to recap, we so far have come out with a famous line, ha'isig b'mitzvah, pater min mitzvah. And that's why the Mishnah started off and said, shluchei mitzvah, people that are going to do a mitzvah are pater from sukkah, but it's a general concept that they're pater from all mitzvahs. And we mentioned not only when you do the mitzvah, but even when you're on the way to do the mitzvah, and not only when you're on the way to do the mitzvah, but even if you're just thinking and tarred with the mitzvah, a real tirda, guy's marrying a basula type of thing, he's thinking he's not doing the mitzvah, he's not actually going at this moment, but he's mamish tarred in his machshava. All these types of people, so far we have found, are pater from a sukkah, and we found Mekairos. B'shivcha b'vei secha, we found it by Pesach Sheni, different Mekairos. Now we're going to have a brisa where there are Tanoim that argue on this concept. It's a machlokes Tanoim, they argue about a different prat, but both of these Tanoim are going to hold that if you're Eisib in mitzvah, you're chayv in the other mitzvah as well. Says the brisa. Chassan, you have this guy just got married, he's a chassan. The Hashay Shvinin and his friends, his good friends, the chassan's friends. The Chol b'nei HaChuppah, and all the people who are part of the chuppah, his family, his relatives. Peturim min tefillah, they're pater from tefillah. They don't have to daven shach. We're probably talking about Mariv here or mincha. You don't have to daven mincha or Mariv or shachris. It's throughout the whole 7 days. They're pater from tefillah. Uminat tefillin, they're pater from wearing tefillin. The chayavim b'kriyas shema. They are chayiv in kriyas shema. Whoa. If you hold Eisig mitzvah pater and mitzvah, you should be pater from everything. Why do you be chayiv in kriyas shema? This Tana obviously holds that this is not a heter, Eisig mitzvah pater and mitzvah. It's not a heter, and therefore these guys, they have to say kriyas shema. So if they're chayiv in kriyas shema, why are they not chayiv in tefillah and tefillin? The reason is like this: tefillah and tefillin they cannot do. They're not able to do it. Why? You need to have kavanah by Shemana Esrei. I know we have a hard time with having kavanah, so it's hard to practically, but technically, you need to have kavanah for the entire Shemana Esrei. Halacha l'maisa. Now, the only thing that's ma'akiv is avis. The only thing that's ma'akiv in halacha is avis. If you don't have kavanah by the first bracha of Shemana Esrei, you're in big trouble. But really, you're supposed to have kavanah the whole thing. It's built in. So people that are at the wedding, it's not that they're pater from tefillah. They cannot have the ability to daven, and therefore, the word is pater, but it's pater for a different reason. They're not able to. It's not like do both. They cannot have kavana. If you can't have kavana, you don't daven. And we find halachas about davening. If you're not up to davening, you wait. There's halacha. If you come into shul, let's say one day, and you have anxiety and you're nervous, you're not supposed to daven. Don't even try. Wait till later. Now, I'm not saying you should miss the zman of tefillah. That's very, very extreme. But this Mishnah is saying yes. This Mishnah is saying the whole wedding celebration, these guys cannot daven. Tefillin as well. These guys can't wear tefillin. Why? Because they drink. It's a geshmak amatzev. There's kalas reish. They're lightheaded. You're not allowed to wear tefillin. We spoke about this last time, Shmuel David. They're pater. Pater over here means you shouldn't do it either. Don't do it. This one is a pater you shouldn't do. You should not wear tefillin. If someone needs a bathroom, whatever, don't put on your tefillin.
Don't get drunk. I'm saying, like, where do we?
They're allowed to. For the simcha, they're allowed to. These things are allowed to be misameach. It takes away their kavanah, and they're allowed to do these things. So then, why are they chayiv in Kriya Shema? Right? You should be put Kriya Shema. All you need to have kavanah for is one pasuk. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. That's all you have to have kavanah for. For tefillin, the entire time you have tefillin, you can't have kalas reish.
Why can't Chassan have Kavanah?
He could. Therefore, it says Chasan, the Shushvinin, and the Bnei Chopa. Tefillah no, Tefillah no, but they are mechuyev in Kriya Shema, even the Chasan. You're going to see the other Tana argues about the Chasan. The myth? Oh, they do ask this question. That tefillin is mamish 1 second, but because I think the ikar chiyuv is Kriya Shema and tefillah, you're supposed to really wear it for those two things. Therefore, if you can't wear it for a certain amount of extended time, you don't have to wear it at all. Such a thing.
You don't have to
What?
wear tefillin at all.
Yeah.
Tefillin's 1 second before that, right?
No, you have to put on the tefillin and shel yad, shel reish, until you take it off.
Yeah, why can't you have challah? One is kavanah, one's kalas reish. A guy could have had kavanah while he has kalas reish.
Wow.
It's two separate things.
That's what I'm saying,
No,
but
he can't wear it because he's a kalas reish.
kalas reish you can't have any second. Right. Could be kalas reish, totally you
I'll
can't.
show you that. The guy can be drunk and tell him. Remember to say Shabbat for 1 minute?
No,
Like,
because
hold the
Kriya
quiet for a
Shema you
second.
can't have Kalas Reish, but Shema Yisrael.
They can tell you not to have. The
Is
issue
kalas
with
reish a
kavanah-
steer with kavana? I'm not sure.
I think it's two separate things.
Not sure.
Hey, a guy could have
It is.
kavanah,
Tefillin
but
is on
not
college,
kalas reish.
right? Shul does
Rashi says two different things for each of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Krishma is the thing of kavanah.
Yeah.
Tefillin is kalas reish.
So it could be you could split the two. He's a lightheaded mood, but
And
he could
Rashi
think about
Rashi
the Mikabel
splits
Omar Shemayim.
Rashi splits the two, saying he
Right,
has
there is a split.
each one.
I hear.
You could have said kavanah by all three.
Fine.
Well, lightheaded is drunk, right?
Not necessarily. Lightheaded means you could also be in the shul. Not only lightheaded in the shul, just in general. In the shul, kalas reish and joking around. Again, you're allowed to, sometimes you do make some, but like being extremely lightheaded, it's not like being a vitz or something. I just did that. But these type of things are okay. But kalas reish, like even someone's wife's in nida, you're not allowed to be kalas reish with her. You're allowed to schmooze and have a normal time with her and be friendly. But there's some sort of lightheadedness that's a little bit extreme that you're not allowed to have. So,
if your wife's in India, you can't be at a wedding together. For that Vermont.
but it's not kalas reish and erva stuff. But, this is more. That's like for the nida. Here, it's just kalas reish about the wedding. You're dancing, you're drinking, you have a good time. Not so much in erva stuff. So they are mechuyev to say Kriya Shema because all you need is one pasuk. Now I'm not taking this halacha l'maisa. Halacha l'maisa, we're a little bit more machmer Baruch Shem Kvei Malchus Vod. We're a little bit more machmer about the hafta, the first two psukim, and some people say even the whole
What
hafta,
else? Kavanah or
kavana, even kavana, and to read it even more for sure. But kavana, some people are machmer. So, but Rashi says a lot of Rishonim go like this. That's how we're going to go. All you need is one pasuk. So if all you need is one pasuk, you're chayiv. You're not pater from that. Basically, mitzvah is not pater from that mitzvah. If you can't, that's one thing. But they say, oh, mitzvah. No. So that you're mechuyev to say the pasuk of Kriya Shema. Comes along the next time and he argues on the Chavavim at top of the page. Mishum Rabbi Shila Amru, in the name of Rabbi Shila they say. I don't know why Mishum really means because, but over here means in the name of it. They say from him.
It's also maybe like shum and shame. Mishum.
Could be, there's a vav there. I don't know why it's like that. But yeah, it could be comes from shame. Rabbi does. Mishum Rabbi Shila Amru, they say. Chasan Pater. The Chasan's taka Pater. Even he cannot say one pasuk. He can't even say one pasuk. Your average Chasan. He cannot do it. V'hasheshvin v'chol b'nei ha'chuppah chayavim. The friends of the Chasan and everyone else by the chuppah, they are chayiv. So their whole machloikis is about the Chasan and about the one pasuk of Kriya Shema. Everybody holds your pater from tefillin and your pater from tefillah. The question is, what about the one pasuk of Shema? The first Tana holds that everyone is chayv, even the chassan. And the second Tana holds the chassan's pater, but everyone else is chayv. The chassan is the most, besimcha, whatever. He's the most distracted, so it's harder for him.
It's not again nowadays, right?
Yeah, I don't want nothing. Everything we're saying, take with a grain of salt, because nowadays we don't have such good kavanah in the first place.
So they always say
So-
that. So my question was, 500 years ago, 800 years ago, everyone had kavanah. Granted, there were people that were holding by there, but the regular putz that lived in the shul, he had his kavanah. And
So it could be their not having kavanah is our kavanah. Like, depends what kavanah
Where
is.
do you think their mind was going? The field, like with the cow was going around in the circles? No.
See, they had nothing else to do.
They don't wander off. They wander off, and they're going to the
I'm not gonna, according to the Tanakh of this break stuff.
Yeah.
They had distractions then.
The Kevin Kriya Shema, the Svar Rashi says, is because we need kavanah.
Yeah.
Now, according to Shmuel, the reason is because of Torah.
They cannot.
So,
They
So
cannot.
are they arguing on what the reason is? Because if you hold Torah,
I don't think so.
Even if you're Torah for one pasuk, you should be able to answer that pasuk.
So I think the tier does. He holds the tier does too much. So you cannot be miyashav your das. You're too.
They hold
trap.
that it's not kavanah, it's Torah.
Who's the next one?
I don't know if they argue about that. It could be goes together. That you cannot have yishav adas to be able to have kavanah because you're too tired. The chassan is not can't even do one pasuk.
And the Tanakh holds that Torah is not enough of a reason. I mean,
Maybe it is,
because
but
it's
you.
only one pasuk?
It's one pasuk. You could do it. You can do it. That you can do.
Why
So
does it say, I'll show you the Bechol Me'echopah?
why does it say that?
Like two things.
Once you say the nechubah the shushvinim,
Yeah.
I think it's like a loizuavza, like building up the chassan. Can you say chob nechubah and say the chassan even either? I think it's like a build up. The chassan, the shushvinim, the nechubah. Because over here it actually makes a difference, right? Here's one place where the chassan's pater, so there are chilukim. We'll stop over here. Shkach. Happens to be just I'm not trying to push. I'm just telling you anyone out there, and I'm actually going myself. They're having a chtara for a new rav in Pine Lake Park in Estrella.